How many rematches have you fought?
0.
What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, it's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder. If that didn't get me the win.
Lamont wins the rematch?
Nah, I don't think he wins the rematch.
Takes it more seriously this time?
I think he takes it more serious. I think he now is in the ring with him, and I think he beats him much more clear.
Tell me that he gonna knock me out and stuff like that. That didn't go too well for him.
Did y'all bet?
Oh, we bet and we shook on it.
He paid up?
He changed his number.
Yeah.
You think I'm mad because I felt like he didn't take it seriously. Like, I don't think for 1 second that Tank is gonna lose the rematch. I think Tank is gonna win the rematch. I feel like this reminds me of that Floyd fight when he fought Luis Chavez or something. I forget his name. But
Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach Jr. The rematch is official and the tension is off the charts. After a controversial draw in their first fight, Tank isn't leaving it up to the judges this time. He's promising fireworks at knockout style. His words, "I'm putting him out cold. No more chabala, close calls. He better be ready for the stretcher."
Tank, where does he go from here? Is it a rematch or is he gonna do something goofy?
This is why I don't like Tank and I could never really root for him. He got too much power. Not physically, I'm talking about socially.
Yes.
Tank he don't have fans. Most people who claim they're a fan of Tank, they're really a groupie.
Yeah.
You're a groupie. Here's the thing. How many times I had a favorite fighter and they lost and I let them take that accountability. Like, I'm holding accountable. If you're my favorite fighter, I'm still holding you accountable.
Yeah.
If you do wrong, you do wrong. If you get
Hardest punch I ever faced. No. And I ain't shitting on him or nothing like that. He can punch. But Jonathan Okendo, he's from Puerto Rico. Bro, he got bricks in his hands, bro. I lie to you not. He punch hard. I ain't gonna lie.
But Roach isn't blinking. He's calling out the hype, reminding everyone that he took Tank's best shots and was still standing at the final bell.
I happen to be a boxing fan, that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's gonna be soon. I'm hoping it's gonna be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking
like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him. Even that right hand that, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed, he kind of rolled with it. But after that, you could see him wipe his eye. And then right after I hit him with the jab, you could see him wipe his other eye. So it's like it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye.
Obviously, what I'm doing is working. Y'all better be ready for a surprise again.
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better be on his A game.
Hey, on Tank, what do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. And he called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think all
they announced it today?
So what do you think, considering you were one of the handful of people to pick Lamont Roach, giving him a tough fight?
I think it's dangerous.
The boxing world is split. Some say Roach exposed Tank, others say Tank just had an off night.
What rematch look like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
You were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I sparred with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter. He helped me get ready for the Oscar Valdez fight. And I knew his style with Tank's style, what he was going to be able to bring to the table. I knew it. So.
Did you really win 20 rounds?
I swear to God, on my daughter's life, I won that much money.
How different does a rematch look in your? I think that the next fight is going to be a whole lot better. And I think the next fight is going to end with somebody being on the canvas, in my opinion. But I think that Lamont Roach, I want to give a shout out to Lamont Roach for putting up such a amazing performance. We never seen anyone.
But what no one's denying, this rematch could redefine both careers. Joe Rogan, Shakur Stevenson, and even Roy Jones Jr. have weighed in.
When he punched me in my face, me, like, I was like, oh, that's all he got? Because he tried to punch me hard. And then one time we actually, like, in the ring was like, he said it to me first though. I hit him with a like flush body shot. He was like, man, that shit wasn't none. I thought you hit harder than that. I was like, nigga, I thought you hit harder than that. No, everybody you knocked.
All the great fighters, when they have a controversial decision or a controversial night, they always go back to the scene of the crime and they make it right. Just to give a couple of examples, Floyd Mayweather versus Jose Luis Castillo, Floyd Mayweather versus Chino Maidana. I'll go back further. Roy Jones Jr. versus Montel Griffin. James Toney versus Montel Griffin.
When Tank come to fight, Tank come to knock you out. Tank don't come to just beat you by decision. He come to take you out. He come to try to get the job done best way he can. And he loves to come there and entertain the fans. He not there to play around. He trying to smoke you. That's what life is supposed to be about. Roach is not just your average everyday opponent. Roach is a person who knows Tank, who's been around Tank his whole life. This is a different fight. You can't put Roach to the side like that. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to win the fight. I don't know that. But Roach cannot be this underrated like that. You understand me? You got to understand that Roach.
And none of them are brushing Roach off. That 9th round knee that shook the world. And it might have cracked the aura of invincibility Tank built over years of highlight reel knockouts.
You want to get beat up by Devin. Listen, all the tapes are out. Everything is out. You know, I won the money. I know I'm not supposed to be gambling and stuff, but I won the money. That was clear. We seen everything. It's out. Tank, you know.
Oh, you trying to say the blueprint is out?
Huh?
The blueprint is out, you were saying?
No, yeah, well, right now. Okay. Everybody know, old Crazy Bill just ain't, just crazy no more. You know, thankful to Lamont Roach and team.
I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing.
Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that square.
This fight isn't just about revenge, it's about legacy. If Tank wins, dominance restored. If Roach wins, boxing gets a new star. The pressure's on. The stakes, career defining. Who you got, Tank or Roach?
Roach, but you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fights that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over and then you fight.
That fight with Tank and Lamont Roach shows y'all how protected Tank has been for the past several years. And the people saying, oh, Tank know Lamont and he been respected Lamont because they fought in the amateurs. Man, he was cherry picking Lamont, you know, and really thought he was gonna get
natural God-given talent. He had natural blazing speed, twitch muscles, and power.
Yeah, G, mediocre.
Lamont didn't have that God-given talent.
Gotcha.
But you know where they evened out the stakes? Character and backbone. Lamont has a ton of character and backbone. Gervonta has none.
There's something on the table. So people who think I'm taking this fight for money, it wasn't the thing. Because I actually had an offer that was higher than the Tank fight.
Oh, for real?
Yes. To defend my belt. So, for all the people who think I was, oh, he doing it for a check. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to.
Drop your predictions in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more firefight content. This isn't just a rematch. It's a reckoning.